Are you tired of waking up with aching joints that make it hard to start your day? In this video, we'll take a look at foods that make joint pain worse, including smoked and pickled dishes, as well as purine-rich foods like coffee and chocolate. Even if you're not in pain yet, being proactive and mindful of these foods may help prevent future problems. Watch to the end to find out what can make the biggest difference in your joint comfort. Phosphates. First, let's talk about phosphates and foods that are high in them. Phosphates are a type of salt that comes from phosphoric acid. You might be wondering, what exactly is phosphoric acid? Well, it's a chemical compound that contains phosphorus, which is a mineral that our bodies need in small amounts. It helps to maintain strong bones and teeth, among other things. Now, when phosphoric acid is combined with certain minerals, it forms phosphate salts. These phosphate salts are commonly added to processed foods for various reasons, such as to enhance flavor, improve texture, or extend shelf life. While some phosphates naturally occur in foods like meat and dairy products, the phosphates added to processed foods are often in much higher concentrations. While our bodies require a small amount of phosphates to function properly, consuming too much can be problematic. Excessive phosphate intake can disrupt the calcium balance in our bodies, leading our bodies to compensate by drawing calcium from our bones. This imbalance can contribute to issues such as osteoporosis, dental problems, and decreased bone density. Therefore, it's important to be mindful of our phosphate consumption. One major source of phosphates is processed meat, such as hot dogs and sausages. These products can easily cause you to exceed the recommended daily intake of phosphates. Moreover, they may slow down your metabolism, lead to weight gain, cause fatigue, and even affect your cardiovascular health. Opting for unprocessed whole meats is generally a healthier choice. However, phosphates aren't exclusive to processed meats. They can be found in other foods as well. For instance, did you know that crab sticks often don't contain any actual crab meat? It's quite surprising, isn't it? Phosphates can also be found in processed cheese, sauces, crisps, tinned goods, fizzy drinks, and many convenience foods. To maintain the health of your joints, cartilage, and ligaments, it may be wise to limit these foods in your diet. They can also impact your circulatory system, contribute to chronic inflammation, and lead to other health concerns. Smoked foods. Next, let's discuss pickled and smoked foods. If you're aiming to eat healthily, these foods should generally be avoided. Consuming too much smoked fish or pickled mushrooms can quickly lead to an upset stomach. However, the problems don't end there. Your joints can also be affected. There are a couple of reasons for this. Firstly, these foods often have a high phosphate content. Remember those from earlier? Secondly, they tend to be high in salt. There's ongoing debate about whether salt is beneficial or harmful. The truth is, our bodies require a moderate amount of salt, around 2 to 5 grams per day. Consuming less than 2 grams is insufficient, while exceeding 5 grams can be excessive. When we eat a lot of smoked and pickled foods, it's easy to double our daily salt intake in a single meal. So how does this excess salt affect our bodies? It can reduce the flexibility of our joints, cause swelling, and over time, limit our mobility. Furthermore, if these salty foods contribute to weight gain, it places additional stress on our joints and muscles. Tea and coffee. Moving on, let's briefly touch on tea and coffee. This is where things become a bit more nuanced. In moderation, tea and coffee can offer more benefits than drawbacks. However, what constitutes moderation varies depending on your individual body and needs. Tea and coffee contain compounds called purines, which play a crucial role in building the DNA in our cells. Not getting enough purines can lead to serious health issues, but having too many can also be problematic. It's all about finding the right balance, similar to salt intake. If you're drinking a substantial amount of tea and coffee, such as 5 cups a day, your body may start producing excessive uric acid. Uric acid is a waste product that dissolves in our blood and gets filtered out by our kidneys, which then remove it from our bodies through urine. When there's too much uric acid in our blood, it can form tiny, sharp crystals. These crystals can then accumulate in our joints, particularly in the big toe, causing inflammation, swelling, and intense pain. This condition is known as gout, which is a type of arthritis. Gout attacks can come on suddenly and can be incredibly painful, often making it difficult to walk or even bear the weight of a bedsheet on the affected joint. Interestingly, a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that men who consumed 6 or more cups of coffee per day had a 59% higher risk of developing gout compared to those who never drank coffee. It's worth noting that purines aren't only found in coffee and tea. They're also present in other foods like fatty fish, legumes such as beans and lentils, soda, mushrooms, spicy and smoked dishes, and even chocolate. Are you enjoying this content? If yes, consider subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications to stay updated on future videos. Sweets and pastries. Let's talk about sweets and pastries. You've likely heard a great deal about the negative effects of sugar on your health. Most of us know that sugar is a significant trigger for inflammation in our bodies, including our joints. Not only that, but sugar also interferes with collagen production and can even break down existing collagen. Collagen is a vital component of our connective tissues, including our skin, cartilage, and tendons. So when we consume a lot of sugar, we're essentially putting our joints under stress. Believe it or not, gout has even been linked to some famous historical events. One notable example is the Siege of Gibraltar during the American Revolutionary War. The British troops stationed there were known for their love of port wine and rich, indulgent foods, which likely contributed to the high rates of gout among the soldiers. In fact, gout became such a problem that it actually impacted the course of the siege. Many soldiers were unable to fight due to severe gout attacks, which weakened the British defenses and ultimately contributed to their surrender to the Spanish and French forces. You might be wondering why I specifically mentioned pastries in this section. Well, pastries are essentially a combination of sugar and yeast, which can be problematic. Some studies published in the US and China have suggested that the combination of sugar and yeast may actually be more harmful than either ingredient on its own. One theory is that the yeast may actually enhance the absorption of sugar in the body, leading to even higher levels of inflammation and uric acid production. That's why many nutritionists advise against consuming sugary baked goods like sweet rolls and pastries, especially if you're already dealing with joint issues. Collagen. Now let's discuss collagen, a crucial component of our cartilage and other connective tissues in our joints. As we age, our body's natural collagen production decreases, which can contribute to joint pain and stiffness. However, incorporating collagen-rich foods into your diet may help support joint health. Some good sources of collagen include bone broth, which is made by simmering animal bones for an extended period, and gelatin, which is derived from collagen and commonly used in desserts and other dishes. Foods high in vitamin C, such as citrus fruits, bell peppers, and leafy greens, are also important for collagen production. Interestingly, studies have shown that consuming collagen supplements may improve joint pain and flexibility in people with osteoarthritis. While more research is needed, adding collagen-rich foods to your diet is a simple and tasty way to support your joints. Smoking. The link between smoking and joint health is another important factor to consider. Smoking can decrease blood flow to your joints and slow down the healing process. The chemicals in cigarette smoke can also damage collagen and other tissues in your joints, leading to increased inflammation and pain. In fact, studies have shown that smokers are at a higher risk of developing rheumatoid arthritis and other inflammatory joint conditions. Quitting smoking can be challenging, but it's one of the best things you can do for your overall health, including your joints. If you're a smoker and experiencing joint pain, talk to your healthcare provider about resources and support to help you quit. Healthy weight. Lastly, let's discuss the importance of maintaining a healthy weight for joint health. Did you know that every extra pound puts additional stress on weight-bearing joints like your knees and hips? In fact, research has shown that being just 10 pounds overweight can increase the force on your knees by 30 to 60 pounds with each step. Over time, this extra stress can lead to joint pain and osteoarthritis. The good news is that losing weight can significantly reduce the risk of developing joint problems. Studies have found that losing just 10 pounds can reduce the risk of developing knee osteoarthritis by up to 50%. If you're overweight and experiencing joint pain, losing weight through a combination of a healthy diet and regular exercise may help alleviate your symptoms and improve your overall joint health. In conclusion, taking care of your joints is crucial for maintaining mobility and quality of life as you age. By being mindful of the foods you eat and making some simple lifestyle changes, you can help support your joint health and reduce your risk of developing painful conditions like osteoarthritis and gout. If you found this video helpful, check out our other videos linked above and in the description below. If you have any personal experiences or tips for maintaining healthy joints, please share them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this.